Welcome to White Trash Gurus.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
White Trash Gurus.
Kids, Magellan's a lot cooler than Justin Bieber.
For listening to me now shows what technology can do, even if it does give me a Scandinavian or American accent.
Fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Who the fuck are you?
You are listening to White Trash Gurus.
Doing.
What is
doing?
happening? We're back.
Stop yelling. All of a sudden, as soon as you start yelling.
I don't know what it is. Might have AIDS.
You definitely do.
I don't know why I
It's all
do
gay
that.
sex.
It's a thing that I do, and it's annoying that.
You said doo-doo.
Silly.
Yeah, might take a bit of getting used to. What's going on? What's going on? Hello. It just sounds weird now.
What, the mic?
I don't know if I'm talking into the mic properly. Whatever. No, that's better.
That sounds fine. Yeah,
Does it? Good.
That sounds all right. You look good. How you feeling?
Fantastic.
Positive episode today. Episode 14.
No more conspiracy theories from me, guys. It's positive. I'm just funny, just positive, just Steve.
Okay. We're 1 minute in, and I'll clock you down to 30 minutes before you. Fuck it up, I fuck it.
No.
No.
We're going to talk about
That's
Albo
what the
today.
people want to see.
No, we're going to talk about Albo. They want to see me have self-control. They want to have me
Who the
see
fuck
me
wants to
master
see-
my emotions.
Who the fuck wants to see someone with self-control? Oh, we've sworn straight away. What? My nan actually, did I tell you that? My nan listened to one episode in my pot, and they called me and they're like, "You need to stop swearing on your bloody thing, and it's bullshit. All you do is swear." And I was like, "Nan, come on, like, what are you listening to it for?"
Yeah, no, and you're right. No, I'm disgusted in myself. I don't know why. I'd never even used to say the C word. I'm going to say the C word.
You say this. I'll say the C word. I say it.
No, I never used to
without
say
even
it. Like,
knowing I say it.
Once I got to the Central Coast, like everyone just fucking, it's cunt this, cunt that. These cunts.
Oh, it's the
cunts.
coast.
Yeah, like we use it a bit in Sydney, but it's not like every second word. Like the
Yeah,
Central
right.
Coast.
Yeah, well, I feel like the Central Coast is a bit more, working class. We're kind of gentrifying though. There's a lot more people coming down here. With that new railroad that's going to come in 55 years, we're going to be pretty much basically Sydney. Half an hour to get to Sydney, apparently.
Also, Nen, what happened to fucking
Margaret.
Days of Our Lives?
Margaret.
What's
Jackson.
Days of Our Lives? Well, biggest news of the week. What's the biggest news of the week?
What do you mean? I'm trying to think.
Remember Tuesday night?
Oh, yeah. Steve,
No.
MC of the year.
Oh, yeah. But remember the guy with the huge cock?
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, we can talk about it. Do you reckon? Nah, he won't be listening to this, bro, will he? Oh, here we go.
Bro, I was this close to like jumping on stage and like the Red Devil jumped up on my shoulder and was like, "Man, you got to do it. The comedian, and you has to do it." And I wanted to do it. The only thing that stopped me doing it was his second time doing comedy.
Doing what in particular?
Getting on stage and asking everyone, like, we all saw the cock on that bloke, right?
Yeah.
A guy come on stage, his second time on fucking. Should we be talking about this?
I don't know. Fuck it. Who cares?
I
don't care about it.
I hope the club doesn't.
Bro, there's nothing bad about saying you have a big penis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
You know what I
he
mean?
would have had it tucked or something if he didn't want people looking at it.
It is bad
He got
if we're
on stage. He's 6'4". He gets on stage, right, with tight jeans, not a baggy jumper, like a jacket that comes
leather
up to his
jacket.
waist, that stops at his waistline, right? And then it looked like he had a fucking dead cat, like shoved down his fucking the front of his pants. How?
You were at the back talking to the boys, and I was watching him, and I was like, I didn't have glasses or contacts in. So I was like, all I can see is this guy's cock. This is all I can focus on.
I didn't notice until I got out the back and the boys were looking up at the screen. They're like, "You see this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's doing all right." No, look at the
Yeah, I
cock
was
on this
like,
bloke.
with the fucking wang on
What's
this
he
guy.
doing?
He's fucking, and the way he was standing was making me laugh. He's standing like leaning back,
You know,
like his cock forward.
Yeah,
I was
like
going
he's fucking presenting, but
You got to have confidence in front of like 80 people just to be wearing tight jeans. Like,
tuck it between your bum or pull it up in your fucking in your belt line or
tucking your
something.
dick between your bum is so gay. It's crazy.
Or wear a baggy jump.
What do you
or-
do? Everyone knows when you get an erection, you put it in the elastic band.
Pop it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he could have tied this around his waist.
Yeah, over the shoulder. You could have seen up the fucking leather jacket over the.
The only reason I didn't jump on stage and like make light of it was because his second time.
Yeah, that's the thing. But like, it's also the thing. I was like, they didn't really want you to say it. You know, they didn't want you to say. Like, I was.
It would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
But there's no way that no one didn't say it.
It's not a roast at all. It's like almost helps him because he's like. If he didn't go that well, you can be like, yeah, it's because we're looking at your cock.
The crazy thing is, right, his demeanor on stage, like his stage presence, was good. It was fucking good. His delivery was quite tight. I didn't really notice what he was saying, right?
Yeah, no idea.
But
I was just staring at his penis the whole time.
No, what I started on. Yeah, but that was the thing. People should have been laughing. Like, he did really good for a second timer. He did really good, all right? People should have been laughing at his stuff. No one was laughing. No one. And what I was doing was I was looking at the crowd. Like, I come to the side of the stage and I was looking at the crowd to see, like, and the boys in the, the young fellas in the front row. At one stage, one of the boys, I swear, his eyes are right at the guy because he would have been looking up here at his face, but he's looking like that. And I'm like, oh, this guy's spotted something. And he just goes like this. He goes, pulls his jumper up. He comes up and he grabs his mate and he goes. I was like, yeah, they saw that.
I was at the back going, bro, I can't even think about what he's like. It was like one of those whole. It looked like a cup. He had like a big cup. It was like a big. I don't know.
He looked like a cod piece in jeans.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to talk to you about. I think we've already sort of discussed about Trump, and his overturning of the red card in the FIFA World Cup. I know you're not a big fan of the FIFA World Cup, but I find it funny. First time in history that.
It's not a distraction. It's not a design distraction. 4 years, every 4 years to have us stop thinking about World War III. Remember when it was World War III 2 months ago, and now
how's that?
And now everyone just put World War III on fucking.
What's going on in
the back burner? So a bunch of fucking sissy boys could run around and kick a fucking ball in a circle.
Millionaire sissy boys.
Did we talk about this on last week?
You talked about how it's nonsense, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also
doing it again.
I wanted the thing that I found it's funny about that just Trump, just the way he explained, he's like, I know sports. And then he pulled the red card out. I didn't even know what the red card was.
Yeah.
Well, how about,
he goes, no, I know what sports is. I know what sports is. And then he goes, he give him a red card. I'm like, what the fuck's a red card? Oh, you know sports, do you,
I'll clip it in now so they can watch it.
Red card. I didn't know what the hell a red card was. When I found out, I said, you got to be kidding. This guy just hands up, okay, your best player is not going to play next week or in the next game. I said, wow, that's a lot of power. That's terrible. I understand sports really well, really well. And that wasn't a foul. That wasn't even an infraction. That was two guys running full speed that happened to crash into each other. You can't take your foot and properly place it on somebody else's foot when you're going, no, these were two great athletes that got tangled up. And this referee, who is a little bit suspect, if you check his past, I don't want to say that because I don't like to create controversy.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
He's such a cock, bro.
I know sports, okay? I know sports. And he pulls a red card out. Like, what's a red card?
He's pulled this thing. He's pulled a red card out.
They run into each other. That's what I have.
What is this? They're pulling red cards out there.
I don't understand. I don't get. It's so funny how I wish I had that confidence, but like just to be like, no, I know everything and blatantly not know a lot of the stuff. You know what I mean? Just like the confidence to be like, I know sports. I know sports and not know what a red card is crazy.
Do you remember when this bloke said maybe we can nuke a tornado? Bro, he doesn't know nothing. He doesn't know nothing.
He literally goes, do you want me to nuke it?
He goes,
like, yeah, hurricane fucking something.
It was one of the hurricanes.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah,
do you want me to nuke it?
He's like, I think we can nuke it, right? I was reading something. He goes, I was reading something. You didn't read that.
Bro, that's so funny. Holy fuck.
What was the other one? What was the other crazy fucking one?
He did this one, which is not that crazy, but it made me laugh.
No, it was bleach. It was fucking inject bleach to get rid of, I swear. He's like, if we can wash our hands with bleach and it kills the coronavirus, why can't we just inject bleach?
No
I'm pretty
way.
sure
Did
he said that.
That's so crazy.
I might have made that up.
That's funny, but let's say he did say it because it's funny. But even like he's the world, he's pretty much in charge of the world. And I was listening when he was doing all that tariff stuff, and on the radio, like someone asked him how much are you going to tariff Australia, and he's like, I don't know, maybe about 20%. 20% sounds pretty good. I was like, you can't be like, yeah, that sounds all right, and an economic thing that's going to like change all of the businesses in Australia. You're like, yeah, 20%, you know, just so the confidence to be like, yeah, it should be. I think he lives by the should be right attitude.
It's
People fucking hate him, bro.
anyone in power, like CEOs. You know how CEOs have the highest number of psychopaths.
We've repeated this stat a lot.
No, but this is ages ago.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think we even rubbed these ones out of it.
Right,
I took these off. No, but like you know how CEOs have. There's this something, man. Like, so you ever heard of that thing? Anyone that wants to be prime minister or anyone that wants to be president shouldn't be.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? You should be getting the cunt that's like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, but you're the best guy. You're like, we trust you. And he's like, nah, man, I don't want to do.
Well, they
I don't want to
say
be
that.
in charge of people. No, these fuckers dedicate their entire fucking life to getting to the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's something to that, right? Especially I think in Trump's case, you know what I mean? Like if you're a CEO, there's something like when you're a multi-millionaire, when you've got more than $30 million in the bank, but you still want to wake up and do a 18-hour day to make more money, there's something like you're a psychopath, right? And it's that same psychopath gene that can make you push a button that can destroy a fucking that has you a wedding or a school of young girls just explode. Do you know what I mean? It's that same psychopath gene that can have you just like, all right, sign this.
Yeah,
and
it's fucked.
Every 500,000 people lose their pension. It doesn't matter. Like it's you know, they just see this shit as collateral damage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so sad. But the thing
That's
is,
a psychopath, like completely not caring about 26 million fucking people. Well, whatever. I'll just fucking make this up.
and they all know the fact that is what you said, right? You don't want someone who wants to be in power. You want someone who.
And before I hear this shit, you fucking lefties, because we're getting called lefties for fucking. I'm getting called a lefty for fucking shitting on Karl Stefanovic. Go fuck yourself. All right? Clip this up and put this out.
Right? Pivot, say what you want.
I was all
straight to the
for
camera.
Trump. I was all
Straight
for
to
Trump. I thought he was the non-partisan fucking option, right? I really thought he was. But after he fucking, you know, the Epstein thing, I knew he was. I knew it was. He was like just part of the whole fucking schmozzle. But anyway, sorry. Back to what we were talking about. I'm still positive.
It is.
I'm still positive.
No, that annoyed me when I read that. When I read that, and someone's like, "You lefty snowflake cucks," I was like, "Man, I hate this guy."
For shitting on Karl Stefanovic. Remember Karl Stefanovic 6 years ago calling us fucking subhuman
And
for
actually-
not getting a fucking jab? You fucking go anyway.
And actually, respect to those who backed us up and they're like,
big respect.
fucking to the boys,
Yeah.
maybe
They're the dogs.
and some ladies, some lasses back.
Oh, the girls going to bat for us. Oh,
the girls and the lads, mate.
Bet they got very nice vaginas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they're
ladies.
sexual. They're very sexual. But you know how you were saying before,
They
people
don't have to be sexual. They're just
Yeah,
they've got
no,
nice
sorry, I
vaginas.
didn't mean to sexualize you. You
That's
guys are great.
That's the greatest compliment you can give a woman. You
Well,
know that?
great what?
They have a nice vagina.
I don't think that's the greatest compliment. It's tweet. It's nice and tweet.
No, it is.
No, but you know, those people who don't want to be people who want to be in charge probably shouldn't be in charge.
No.
Those who are, but then
Those giving their whole fucking day, like their entire life. I'm going to dedicate my life to being in charge of
Yeah, nah,
everyone.
fuck that.
You fucking dork, right? You were the nerd at school, you know what I mean? That sat there plotting like fucking, you know, Pinky in the brain. What are we going to do today, Pinky? Try to take over, you know what I mean?
well, I just wanted
That's
to
them cunts.
shout out Senator Susan McDonald. She's from Perth, I think, and she was saying on Karl Stefanovic's podcast with the Punters Politics guy, she was like, you know, I've never wanted to join politics. I didn't want to do it. I did it because I wanted to better my community. And then they went back and looked through her like thing, and she joined the Liberal whatever party she's a part of when she was 19. Yeah. She goes into the thing. She's been a backbencher forever. She's been like someone else's like helper the whole time. And you're like, why do you just blatantly lie about stuff that you think you know people want to hear that?
Listen,
so you just say it.
yeah.
You think no one's going to look into your background.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And that's the place to do that. Carl's bullshit fucking show. It's just propaganda. All right. He's going to have people coming on and lying so he can put them in places of power, right? You know, that's all this is about.
Yeah.
That's all this is about.
Yeah.
People are going to come on his show that have nefarious fucking, you know what I mean, out of nowhere. They've just popped up out of nowhere, and he's going to put them over. What he's done first was getting into the guys like Punters Politics and Chalk, right? People who are trusted by the community, you know what I mean? He's used them to piggyback, and now he's going to start putting in a bunch of nefarious fuckers. He's going to put nefarious people over with again, liars.
Bad intentions,
people who lying about their backgrounds. If your background's not got nothing to lie about, why are you fucking lying?
And what? No one.
Why wouldn't she just come in and say, "Man, I've been doing this from the start.
Yeah,
I wanted to do this from day fucking one.
Yeah.
It's been my agenda." You know what I mean? Why lie about that?
I don't get it. I don't understand why.
Because they're liars.
Yeah, it's
they're not
great.
truthful. What they're doing isn't real. They're trying to trick us with lies.
Yeah, it's crazy. Eh?
That's all it is.
I don't know.
Hey, let's move on. You fuck. You got me.
What are we? We're
15 minutes. Ah.
Fuck yeah, cunt. Let's
Fuck
go.
you.
Okay, let's go. We already
funny.
talked. We already
Funny.
talked.
This is a comedy podcast.
Well, I was going to tell Steve recently. So there's a scientific study gone out because a lot of fish and a lot of marine life are getting, like, I guess, taking the drugs that get dumped into the waterways, and then that changes their behavior, right?
Well, there was
a bunch of scientists are starting to do studies on the effects of different illicit drugs on marine life. So what were you going to say?
Oh no, there was a thing about that ages ago. Girls flushing their fucking not the morning after pill, the birth control.
Oh really?
Girls used to flush their birth control down the thing, and that was having an effect on.
Yeah, right. It would
that
even
was
be
back
in
the
your
day.
urine,
Maybe.
though.
It could be that too.
It would even be just
it
going
might be
through.
that as well.
Yeah. Because it would end up, everything ends up in the ocean.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then, so scientists recently had done a study where they've given fish like this, salmon. These are the active ingredient in cocaine, and they've put a slow drip on it, so it administers to it constantly over a long period of time. And these are wild salmon, right? And then they just let them go, and then they watch. They had
So they put something in them that while they let them go,
it
it's
just
still
slowly
drip feeding them cocaine.
Yeah, and it's it's not cocaine, it's another substance that
crazy.
mimics the same things. And then they have a control group and a non-control group. So the ones with the cocaine and the ones without the cocaine. And then they just kind of compare the behavior across the two things. And then they found out that the ones with cocaine travel a lot further than the ones without cocaine. So they'll travel literally double the amount of time. And a lot of the salmon, like, they're migratory, so they'll travel a lot of, like, but these fish are traveling so much further than all the other ones on the coke. And they also survive longer, which is crazy.
Well, they're probably trying to get a bunch of businesses started, aren't they?
That's what it's saying.
They've got all these business ideas.
Imagine a bunch of salmon just down there going around a plate going, boys, Croc socks. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, well, they're doing. They have to travel further because they're scouting business.
I want to start an Instagram account.
They're scouting business sites, like, you know what I mean. They've got to go and check out the factory, and then
they're going to China.
go and source garments. Yeah,
Hey, how unlucky.
they have to go and check the material to see if it's good material to make.
They just go. Yeah, how fuck would it be if you're the fish and you kind of get put in this? You're like, I'm in the study, and then you get put in the control. And
What
like, that's spewing.
What's that gonna do? Like, you've got a bunch of coked up fish out there in the wild. Like, that has to change something. You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden, like, trout have fucking junkies moving in next door.
Yeah,
You know what we feel like, trout?
It's so funny.
Are they doing it with ice or anything like that?
Well,
Like,
the only thing I saw was cocaine, but I'd
fish
imagine
punching their fucking girlfriends in the mouth.
This got so much traction. This study, like, it was on news articles and stuff. And, you know, for one study to get a lot of news articles, that's a big thing for that study. So that means they get more money to do more things. And I'm assuming, what's next? Like MDMA trials, fucking heroin trials, fucking what else? Imagine MDMA fish. So fucking zigzagging everywhere. But other than that,
heroin, they're just floating on top of it. They
fucking
just float.
cruising.
Maybe that's what's going on. You know, when they see them, like, all the fish, and everyone's freaking out, like, oh, the fish are dead on top of the water. Maybe it's just heroin. Maybe they're just
need to chill out for a bit.
It's a scientific experiment, guys. They're just on the nod.
But scientists need to chill out sometimes, eh? With some of the shit they're doing. They need to relax.
Ridiculous.
I was listening to some guy talk about
Like, bring up some of the nonsense. Like, no, keep going. I'll bring it up.
I was listening to a guy talk about the many worlds theory, and he was talking about. I was like listening to the theory of like he was explaining it. I'm not going to be very good at explaining it because he was a physicist and I'm not that smart. And he was saying, so like electrons, when you get down to that level, you can't pinpoint where they are. It's more of a probability of where they could be, and you get multiple different probabilities of where something can be. So if you turn that into like, if you extrapolate out into the world should have multiple different probabilities happening all at the same time. And then it's like, there could be this world where this is happening, and this world where that is happening, and all that different stuff. And then I was halfway through this, I was like, who cares? Why the fuck are we listening to this guy? Like, in what world is this theory going to help out the guy next door who's fucking on, housing commission, can't feed his family, can't do anything? How is knowing this any good for us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I reckon back in the day when you studied nuclear physics or all these things that actually probably help in the future. It's all right, but theories about random shit like that, I don't even know how that's even helpful at all. You know what I mean?
I wasn't listening.
Oh, right. Yeah, what were you doing?
We may or may not have been sent during the week a cease and desist letter
Yeah, so we have to.
from a certain popular wholesale meat on the Central Coast guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Starts with S, sounds like dingo.
Yeah. We may not be
Stingo.
allowed to talk about them anymore.
Listen. Fair enough, we had no proof that they were.
But it was all allegedly.
Yeah, it was all alleged. I was just saying things that I'd heard. Maybe they weren't flooding the market with cummy chicken. All right? Maybe I have to say that legally. But
You do have to say it legally.
one thing we do know, right? Somerset meats,
Don't fuck the meat.
they don't fuck the meat, or you're telling the viewer not to fuck the meat?
Both.
Right.
Yeah.
Should we start this again?
I feel like that was all right.
All right.
I reckon that's a pretty good slogan. Somerset's meat. We don't fuck the meat. I don't know how happy that would be with that slogan that we made.
It's great, though.
Oh, that's fucking retarded, mate.
We should start a butcher box and say, hey,
Yeah.
we don't fuck meat.
Yeah, white trash gurus, butchers, we don't
No,
fuck the
but
meat.
for real,
Oh.
it took me a while to get through the stuff that they sent me. Like, they fucking just sent us a freezer full, right?
Yeah.
Eli just got his second pack. I've cooked everything, right? The mince I cooked up, so I got so much I had to freeze it up, right? I couldn't get through it all in a couple of days. So I froze the mince up, unfroze it the other day, made it most amazing bolognese you've ever seen. Dude, this is quality. Like, it's we talk and we're like, yeah, no, but it's actual fucking real quality, right? I cooked this frozen mince. I thought it out. It's never going to smell the best. It smelled just like a fucking steak.
Yeah.
The fat in it renders off. It doesn't stay like hard little chunks of fat, which is bad fat. That's the fat that it's not good fat, right? The fat that renders off, like, that's beef tallow. That's good for you. That's healthy. You know what I mean? That's good.
That's
and
proper
that's
meat.
I've never seen mince cooked down like that. It was fucking crazy, and it smelled just like a steak.
I saw a guy homeless on the street the other day, and I went to give him a snack pack.
No, I wasn't that. See, you're about to talk shit, and that's great. That's what this is all about. What I just said was 100% on my fucking firstborn child. It's great. It's
We
quality.
might not use what I'm saying.
No,
We'll
you know.
use it.
No, we'll go.
So
We can fuck around. That's what we do.
I was on
I've lost it. Hello. Oh, kicked out. Go. Keep going.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was walking on the street the other day, and I went to give back because you don't give back much. So
This is Eli Ablibbing. Go, Eli.
I went to fuck you. I went to go make some food for these people. So
Yes.
so I made up some wraps.
Yes,
I made the chicken and the meat and that. And I went up to give some homeless people some meat, and they were just like some wraps, and then they were literally like, "Where'd you get it?" And I said, "Somerset Meats," and they go, "Great, I'll eat that," because we don't eat anything other than Somerset's meat. They were sleeping
They'd
on like
rather starve to death.
They were sleeping on like an old. It looked like someone had been stabbed on this mattress, right? But they still had the class to not eat at Coles or Woolies. They go, we only eat Somerset meats because that's the only happiness I get throughout my entire life because my life is so bad in this economy. You know, in this economy. Somerset meats, just go get it. Just go get it. Who cares?
Listen.
I don't give a fuck what you do. Just go get it.
No, listen. Somerset meats are better at butchering than Eli is at butchering an ad read.
At ranting.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
No, they're good. Go and get it.
Somerset meats, just go get it.
And listen, this is a free ad read too because our freezers are stocked. We're not even going to take payment for this one.
Yeah, this is good. Oh, fuck, that was funny. Right, that was a good one. In New South Wales, they're considering you can get like buried when you die. You can get cremated, but they.
I saw this thing. Like they just put you in an egg now. Is that right?
They turn you into soil.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah. You were telling me about that the other day.
Yeah. Fucked up, eh? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to be
1984. The movie 1984.
Yeah.
That's what they were feeding the fucking public, dude.
Just like dirt.
Soylent Green, they called it. And it was literally bodies, like the people didn't know, but it was bodies that were being composted back into the earth, and then they make people eat the dirt.
Yeah, man, I don't know how
that
I
was
feel
in
about
1984, dude. Like, it's crazy how fucking stuff's coming around.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's one of the most like far-fetched things from because a lot of the stuff from that movie, from that book's come true.
Really?
Like,
I haven't read that book.
Mass surveillance.
Oh, yeah.
The way that they've changed speak, like
what you can and can't say type of shit. Or?
well, just changing like the way they've changed words, like so they soften words. The way they soften down language. You know that's.
What do you mean soften down?
Well, instead of calling it like genocide, they'll call it cleansing.
Oh right,
an ethnic, ethnic cleansing.
Cleansing sounds fucked as well,
right? But there's a bunch of
I hate that.
Examples.
It's like every time I watch the news, they do that. They're like, they change the words to be like that was self-defense, so they had to go in and cleanse that area or whatever. And you're like, oh,
yeah, but there's
that sounds gross.
Yeah. So what were you talking about again?
We're talking about the cremating, turning into soil. Yeah, but 1984. I've never read that book.
Yeah, and it's just about like mass surveillance and thought crimes and stuff. Like you're not allowed to say stuff, you're not allowed to even think stuff.
That's mental.
That's fucking happening now.
Thought crime.
People are getting locked up for what they think. Dude, listen. If I'm racist, I'm not right, but just say I'm racist. Just say I'm a vehement racist. And I have terrible thoughts.
I'm pitching it.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
Then fucking, how is that illegal? If I don't hurt no one, that shouldn't be illegal.
I agree with you.
It shouldn't be fucking illegal.
Or even if you're like,
you're allowed to have thoughts.
If you, it's crazy to think that if you like, as long as you don't act on them or you don't incite anything or you don't do anything.
It's the same. This is freedom of speech, right? But when they try to tell you, oh, you can't joke about that, how do you find that?
Really makes me want to joke about it.
Yeah, of course. But you've got to see the underlying fucking like insidiousness of that. Someone that wants to police what you inherently find funny inside your soul, what you do and do not just like laugh at. You can't laugh at that. But I just did. Like that came out of me so naturally. And you're telling me I can't laugh at it. You're a fucking fascist.
Yeah, shut up. That grandma falling over, breaking a knee was funny.
No, but anything, dude. Anything. Whatever they want to tell you that you can't, misogynist, racist stuff, fucking whatever it is.
The laughing.
Dead babies. You should be able to, if you find it funny, that's what you found it. You know what I mean? Who are you to tell someone what they can and can't find funny in their fucking soul? That's terrifying that a person would even think that they can get away with that. Like that's even a thing that, hey, I'm allowed to tell you what you can and can't laugh at. It's terrifying. You're the biggest fascist in the fucking world. And that blue head can't sit there and go, no, I'm not. No, you're a fascist for saying those jokes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's always, in every sort of statement like that, there's always a hypocrisy, you know, when someone always goes, you can't joke about that, and then like 2 seconds later they're making a joke about something else that would offend somebody else.
Yeah, or laughing at the same.
And you're like, well, if you can't just have one thing that you're like, no,
Yeah.
and then on the other side, just not care at all. You know what I mean?
That joke the other day, perfect.
Well,
you know what I mean? They laugh at my dead mother,
Oh yeah, that's key.
right? 30 seconds later, milky eye. Ugh. Shut up, dickheads. Keep laughing. You fuck.
If you want to see that joke, you can come see Steve.
Come watch me live.
Come watch him live at Newcastle Comedy Club.
They're the only cunts that'll have me.
No, that's good. But like, so what? So if we all get turned into soil, right? So your soil, or everyone's soil, and then they create mushrooms out of our soil that they then sell for $20K. That's a good business for the government.
Well, it doesn't really matter because, you know, who knows what they're fucking spraying from the planes that lands on the soil and, you know. So.
Yeah, hey, you're just getting molested by a bunch of chemicals when you're at soil. Imagine if you find out when you die, your actual body, like you die, but your spirit stays in the molecules that you have. And then you just go on. What?
No, keep going.
And then you just slowly, and like you're experiencing whatever the molecules experience.
You just watched fucking Rick and Morty, you dickhead.
Did I?
No,
I did watch
you
Rick and
didn't?
Morty, but I
The
don't
other
know
day, that's exactly what that was about.
Was
How they
it?
get put down into soup and then they have to build themselves up through
I haven't even seen that bit.
You didn't,
No.
watch the last one?
No, I've watched semi-recent ones. I haven't watched like...
The last one is that.
Oh, really?
It's exactly that.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. What were we talking about? I was about to say
funny?
something before you said Rick and Morty.
talking
Speaking
about
about Rick and
mushrooms.
Morty, bring this up. Can you bring a picture
Yeah,
up
yeah.
of that? Can you bring Elliot Page? She's just been working out.
Yeah.
He's just been working out.
Yeah, what do you want me to bring her
Just
up?
the picture. It's been all over the internet of her with the fucking six pack. Him with the six pack.
Yeah, this one, I think. Yeah, let's get it.
No,
That one?
no. Six pack. The new one, that one.
This one? Oh, that one.
Right, bring it up. Blow it up.
Come on, go across.
Bring it over in the morning.
I've got to do this. Here we go. Bingo. Cool.
All right, can you blow the picture up so people can see
Oh!
it? Like all that Hollywood money, right? Right? And they give you nipples like I'd be spewing, right?
I didn't know where this was going, hey.
What?
I didn't know where this was
Now, can you bring up a similar picture, keeping that there? Why does her nipples look like Rick and Morty's eyeballs?
Rick and Morty's eyeballs. Let's have a look. Would you want Rick and Morty up? Like a Rick and... If you're only listening to this...
This is going to suck. This is going to suck to watch. Like
no, I can make it fine.
Rick and Morty eyes. Yeah.
What, like that?
No, see that? That one. Blow that one up.
What one? This one? That one?
Yeah, see how the eyeball, the fucking black of the eyeballs all fucked up?
Oh, right.
Like that looks like Elliot Page's nipple.
That's fucking. I don't even...
But no, like, hey, you got all that fucking Hollywood money and they give you the old shit nips. Like, you'd be spewing. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I don't even remember now. We got on a bit of a side path. A side trail.
Fish cocaine.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to talk about how they're trying to sell mushrooms. You literally were just saying before how the government wants to sell mushroom experiences, I guess.
No. They're using mushrooms now. Like, they're using psilocybin. Psilocybin, whatever.
Is that
for depression.
Yeah.
All right. And the government has just made it legal. I think it might even be a government-run...
In Australia?
Yeah, government-run study, right? So it's literally you have to go in there, like, this medication doesn't work, that medication doesn't work. Like, you've done so many hours of, face-to-face therapy.
Yeah.
Nothing's working, you're still depressed. So this is like it's only a last resort, right? And it's going to cost you $20.
$20?
$20,000.
Oh, $20,000
for a cycle,
yeah.
like just for one
Yeah.
one cycle of this
Yeah,
drug,
yeah.
right? From one course.
So 5 grams. So like one hero dose of mushrooms.
I'm guessing it's maybe a couple
Multiple,
of
yeah.
maybe microdosing.
$20,000 is fucking crazy.
You can go and pick them for free, but they'll arrest you.
come to me.
They'll arrest you
Yeah,
for
yeah.
picking them. There was a news program just the other week,
Really?
like with coppers like walking around where they know that they grow, and finding young blokes, and these blokes are like, yeah, no, we were looking for them, and they rid them up tickets. And
What, bro? I never understood that. Like, if it's and also does because they're in farms where there's cattle, right, and it's damp and all that shit.
well, sometimes it just grows in like pine forests as well, like
Right, just on the pines.
forests, yeah.
Right. And oh, that's crazy. So like those big pine tree
Always
estates.
look, always look.
That's crazy. Yeah, because there's a lot of around here. There's a lot of the farms, with the cattle and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and everyone goes because it's pretty good.
Wiseman's Ferry apparently is good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good mushroom picking spots. But like, so the farmers can't get in trouble if it's just on their land, right? But then if you go in, so if you just walk, if you go pick it off the ground, you're in trouble. Because that's crazy to me.
Ridiculous.
And then
It's
like
fucking ridiculous. Now that they know that like everyone in Australia is fucking like depression's through the fucking roof, right?
Yeah.
Through the roof. The reason why everyone's gambling, this will get us onto the gambling.
Oh, okay,
right,
yeah.
Is they know now that like people are depressed and like they've got no,
Yeah.
they don't feel like they've got a future. So the little bit of money they have got, they're just blowing it anyway. Like, well, what am I going to do with this? Fucking gamble it away.
I know, mushrooms and gambling.
Yeah, so they know that mushrooms counters that. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't you just be giving it to us like it's fucking Tic Tacs? Like, you know what I mean? Like hotcakes. But it's the same thing. Like they know now there's over 260. Like, so the Australian government wouldn't be allowing medical marijuana to be sold, right?
Yeah.
If they didn't know that it worked. There's over 260 ailments that medical marijuana cures or helps combat. Things that, and the reason they're allowed to do it, because no other drug can do what this drug does better. Okay.
Cheap. You can do it yourself.
I can't grow it in my backyard.
Or you can't grow it.
You're not allowed to grow it in your backyard. They will come and fucking give you you know
They
what I mean?
rip
You'll
it
be
out.
arrested. You'll be arrested, man. Can't grow it. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't grow it indoors in a little fucking tent.
Yeah.
But you can, as long as you can pay tax on it, that's all they give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Getting their tax cut.
Which is crazy because you like, don't you reckon that when they make these things that I wouldn't say rich people give a they'll just be buying weed from wherever they can buy. People growing it are the people who probably don't have enough money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then they're going to tax the lower income earners.
So why can't I grow it and smoke my own, but $1 million company can grow it and then sell it to me?
Yeah. Like what the fuck?
Like,
What is it? Actually, when you put it like that, that's
what I was trying to say.
fucking mental. That like it's
Well,
just,
it's the same thing with this psilocybin.
It's like if you were trying to make Coca-Cola to drink for yourself, and they come in and just take the sugar
You can't
away.
know. You're gonna go and buy their fucking
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
bro,
but I say,
that's mental.
but I go, hey, my Coca-Cola's fucking.
I like it. Yeah,
No, but it's better for me. I don't use as much sugar as they use, and I don't use all the other chemicals and shit that they use in it.
Wow.
I just grow my shit natural in the ground in fucking cow shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? To fertilize it, and it grows, and then there's no other stuff in it. Nah, can't do that.
Can't do that. If you want it, you got to buy it from this
So
company.
now they're forcing me onto the street to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go talk to a guy. Go meet up with some fucking the shit guy that you have to talk to for an extra 20 minutes for some reason.
While he's offering you heroin and speed and that. I just like marijuana, dude. Please, just marijuana.
Oh, we gotta go. Anyway, we gotta get out of here, boys. Anyway, but that's a good one. You put that really well. 'Cause that's fucked. That's fucked. They even
All right, you want to know double fucked?
Go on.
Do you want to know what's
Yeah, I do.
double fucked? Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
You grow this out the back, marijuana out the back, illegal, right?
Yeah.
You just say you get past that, no one dobs you in, that no one finds it. You pluck all the stuff, you put it in a bag, all right, and you get caught with that.
All right, yeah.
All right? An ounce of marijuana, you're in trouble, right? Do exactly the same thing in Canberra. No trouble.
That's fucked.
You can be caught
Yeah.
with whatever drug you want in
Same
Canberra.
country.
All right, an ounce, I think, of anything you want, right?
I wonder why.
Why? Is because politicians don't want their dumb cunt kids carrying a drug charge through their entire life that's going to stop them being whatever they want to be in life.
Yeah, mate,
But
that
it's
is-
fine for the rest of the fucking country, stupid little kids to get caught on a Friday night
Yeah,
with a
that's
bag of
fucked.
marijuana and then have a drug charge that might stop them going and do a bunch of stuff, bunch
Yeah.
of stuff. Like I know you can't go to the army.
Yeah, if
After
you got
you've-
one drug charge.
one drug charge,
Like
you're
one
done.
baggie or
One bag of fucking weed or pill or
Yeah.
or cocaine.
Wow, man, that and you,
But if you're a politician's kid in Canberra and you get caught with a fucking I don't know,
cocaine's a politician.
quarter
drug.
gram a quarter ounce of ice, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
Go and be a little fucking dead shit. For the rest of your life.
Wow, you'd think that the Canberra should be the most strict place. You know what I mean?
No, you would think that they would be leading by example.
Yes,
right?
that's what you would
If they
think,
want us
yeah.
all to live this fucking the life,
man.
the life of the rules that they set for us, you think they'd be standing up going, you know what? We're going to lead by example, and our families are going to fucking no. Rules for ye, but not for me. Anyway, you got me again.
That's so slowly.
What's next?
Well, we're going to talk about gambling, and that's going to make me annoyed because I was like, we'll talk. So go on.
I was just going to say, we were talking about the Soylent Green. We were
Yeah.
talking about the book 1984 with mass surveillance. They called it Big Brother back then. Another reason why that show Big Brother came out 20, 30 years ago was to dumb everyone down to, oh yeah, Big Brother's normal, right? That's what they do, man. They bring shit into the zeitgeist to just make it normal, to normalize it, right? So again, the reason why kids are gambling these days is because the disillusionment. In 1984, there was another thing, right? Was everyone will be gambling. Like gambling will be so fucking prevalent. Like it'll be like insane levels of like
It's
just
ubiquitous with
it's
everything.
such a part of fucking life.
Yeah.
Now it started in like you have a look at like China.
Yeah, right. They love a gamble. Eh?
They love gambling.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Maybe because they've been communists for fucking 80 years, right?
Yeah,
The
they love
disillusionment over there is fucking insane, so they just gamble,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They,
yeah.
they can't get it, you know what I mean? It's all about, hey, there's a mindset comes. It's a switch that happens that we've got no future. What's the use of me saving this money or
Yeah.
doing anything productive with it? I'm just going to throw it away. There's this thing that's started happening. Like if it's not bad enough that we're being like just pushed. So this happened last Friday night. We sort of came to the same conclusion at different times in different places, right? Almost, right? So last Friday night, I have dinner at the pub. I'm walking through the pokie machine because that's me closest to my car, right?
Yeah.
Through the pokie machines to the back door. And I'm in there. It's Friday night, and it's just chock-a-block full of, I don't know, 18 to say 48-year-old white men.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guys who should be out there enjoying them fucking selves, right? But what are they doing? It's Friday night. They've probably just been paid, and they literally just pumping fucking money into these, giving their money to multi-millionaires, people who are 100 millionaires.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
They're
yeah,
just
yeah.
putting their money in, not thinking, just sitting there, just standing there drinking and fucking hit me like a ton of bricks. These are the guys in our society that should be out fighting the fucking system, right? And they're being fucking blindfolded and hoodwinked into standing in these smoke-filled fucking rooms, just punting their fucking money away. Again, it's not gambling. You know what I mean? At least if you do sports gambling, you've got a chance.
Yeah,
If
mate.
you're just sitting in there doing time in a pokie machine room, you're literally just killing time from now till all your money's gone.
Well, this is
It gives you the illusion, and they're tricking again. It's all the bells and whistles making you fuck. They're dangling a fucking carrot. They're treating you like a donkey, dude. You're a fucking donkey. They're just dangling a carrot in front of you, which is, oh, you might win the jackpot. Look at that, you're walking on the jackpot. It's the carrot. And then the bells and the whistles and the lights, they're all designed for a fucking monkey brain to have you like, this is fun. It's not fun, dumb cunt. Think, snap yourself out of the get off the pendulum.
I've got two things I want to say. First of all, I'm going to play devil's advocate for the pokies this one time, and then we can talk about it.
I'll stab you.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the other day I was my phone broke. Couldn't use my cards because I had it on my phone. The screen broke, so I couldn't use my phone thing. But I had $20 cash on me, right? That's all I had. My mate calls me. He goes, come down to the beery and have some beers. And I was like driving back from yours, from up north. And I was like, okay, I can either go have one or two beers and then I have no money. Then I go home. That's a decent afternoon. Or option two, I go in there, I take the 20, I insert it into the pokey machine. I play, I get up, we have a great night. or I lose it and I have no beers and I have to go home bad, terrible. So I have these options, right? And you know me. I put that 20 in, right? Yeah. I get there, I put it in.
Done.
I put it in. I put $1 hits, 10 cents. Bang. 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 All gone. Drove home. Didn't win anything.
Didn't have a drink.
Didn't have a drink. Just went, played $20, said hey to my mates, fucking left. I was like, I got. But in my soul, I was like, this is going to be the greatest thing of all time. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to win the Grandy. It's going to be a fun night. That's what I thought. That's what I got hoodwinked. But then
So what was the moral of the story? Exactly what I just said, right?
No.
What's this $20 going to do for me? Yeah. It's worth nothing, right? Or you could have fucking
had a beer and chilled.
Had a couple of beers and chilled.
Yeah,
and maybe one of the boys would have brought you a third.
That's also another thing of I probably couldn't have a cup. I could have got one beer with $20.
Yeah, there's another one.
That's If I could have got 2 beers, maybe I would have been like, 2 beers is all right. But 1 beer, I'm like, fucking.
Again, that was the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What's this going to do for me? It does nothing for me.
Yeah,
so I may as well just fucking give it back to billionaires.
Yeah. And guess who, on that, I just Googled who owns all the pokies in Australia.
And then these cunts want you to pay tax on winnings. You fuck. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, held it in well. Woolworths and Coles together are the largest owners of pokie machines in Australia.
Real.
Yeah, how crazy is that? That is from the internet, which is
anarchy.
Aristocrat
Anarchy.
Leisure.
We need anarchy.
And also a company called Aristocrat Leisure Limited.
They've always been, yeah.
Yeah, but that's fucked, man. And you know what? I don't want to get you angry again.
No, I'm good.
But
great.
they did the thing that annoys me, right? I thought England was bad. I thought they were gambling addicts as well. You know what I mean? I knew Asia, like, you know, when you go to the casino, you know, the Asians, like, you walk in, you're playing the fucking roulette. Yeah, you put $20 on maybe 5 or $5 on 5. They come through, they're putting 20 on every fucking number in the whole thing. And you're like, Jesus Christ, they just fucking big dicked me. They mogged me. But then I was like, England would be similar to us, but they're not at all, eh? Like, there's one poker machine in some pubs. And if you want to go to, if you want to play the machines, you can.
It's almost like they've designed our society here in Australia to fuck us.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's fuck. Like so apparently back in the day,
because again, we're the number one. We're the number one gamblers.
Yep.
Right.
We lose the most money gambling.
Right.
Per capita across the entire world.
We're also the number one users of drugs per person per capita. All right. Now that fucking blows. No, bro, it blows you fucking away because we live on a fucking island, right? Yeah. That has a border security, which means all that. So none of the drugs that we use are made here.
Yeah.
They literally have to come from other fucking countries through border security to do that. How the fuck are we using them? This much drugs when there's countries that you can just walk it across the border. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, again, why would we Australians? We have such an amazing lifestyle here. The sun, we've got beaches, we've got nightlife.
Pokies, cocaine.
There's so many things that we can be fucking doing.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Instead of drugs, but why are we doing drugs, man? This is a design downfall of the strongest men in the fucking world. If you don't think Australians were the strongest men in the world, you don't know about Kokoda, you don't know about fucking Gallipoli, dude. You don't know about the desert rats.
The desert rats?
Yeah, the desert rats in World War.
I don't know about the desert rats.
Rommel said that we were the greatest fighting force in the fucking world.
Oh, really?
Rommel, he was running through Africa.
I literally have no faith in Australia when it comes to war anymore.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't think we have it. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, because we've let in a bunch of... See, listen, when I was a kid, you could ask all your mates, like, my dad used to say, you'll never go to the army. I'll break your legs, right? 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 Because you won't...
a weird message.
But he used to tell me, he goes, before you ever go and fight because he knew what war was about back then. All right, he just sat through, watched all his mates come back from Vietnam. All right, knew it was a fucking sham. He said, "You'll never go over there and fight another man's war." But if anyone ever comes and tries to invade Australia, me and you will stand side by side on Bondi Beach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With shotguns, right? Every fucking Australian man, Australian man 30 years ago had the exact same sentiment. If anyone tries to fucking invade this country, we will stand side by side with our brothers, our neighbours, our football mates. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Our work mates. Every man had that. I watched something the other day where a bloke was walking through the street going, hey, to all these young guys, would you ever fight for Australia? Blah, blah. Oh, no. None of these
I
cunts.
couldn't imagine anyone doing it.
No
anymore.
Indian's going to fight for Australia. No fucking Palestinian's going to fight for Australia. They don't give a fuck about this country, dude. That's why when you drive down the street now, you'll see litter everywhere. I grew up in a country that had every second... It seemed like every second ad when I was growing up was do the right thing, throw it in the bin. Do you remember those ads?
Yeah, I remember what was the one that I can remember?
Don't be a tosser.
Don't be a tosser.
So
That's
before
kind of new though.
That was your generation.
Yeah.
My generation was do the right thing, throw it in the bin. All right,
Yeah.
and then bins started popping up everywhere.
Take 3 for the C.
Now
Well?
now you drive down the street and just look on the sides of the road, there's fucking litter everywhere, and it's because people don't give a fuck about this country anymore.
Yeah.
Again,
Sad.
you got me.
That's
You fucking
sad.
got me.
Yeah, that is sad though. But what I was going to say, which is when we get back on the gambling thing, the thing that annoys me the most about that, and then like, who gives a fuck what I think really? You know, who cares? But they had a report, the Murphy report in 2023, that
The people watching this, or they wouldn't be watching.
Yeah, true.
They do care.
Yeah, true. 48, 60. Murphy report came out, and it was like everyone agreed with it across. It was like one of the only. It's a report on gambling in Australia.
Right.
I forgot what it's like a politician who put it forward to do it.
Yeah.
And he's dead now, I'm pretty sure. But coincidence. But yeah, anyway, so and then there was like a partisan, like everyone agreed with this report, and there was a few things that they said. They said we should ban all gambling ads, right? We need, like, you know how like you don't see no more gambling ads. They said that they wanted a national regulator, at least one fucking person to come through and regulate. They said they wanted to ban inducements, which is basically like, you know, bet on the Broncos tonight. We'll give you $5 bonus bet. Ban that, and consumer protection. Like, make sure you verify your age and shit like that. But then the government didn't say a word about this report for years until do you know when the new when the budget came out recently and it blew everything up about negative gearing and all that? Yeah, that is when Albanese responded to the report fucking 3 years later, and he just said, yeah, I've noted the report. That's all he said about it, and didn't do anything about it, and did like a bunch of half-ass things, like you can only do 3 ads per hour.
Yeah, but what about the ads?
Which is fucking nonsense.
What about the ads, but they're the greatest ads of all time.
Yeah, they're good ads. They are
What's
good
the
ads.
other one? Sports bet and
Sportsbet and Tab?
They're the greatest ads of all
Yeah,
time.
they're the
right?
best, eh?
But the way they do it, it's this big bombastic voice, and they're funny as fuck. They're so well written, right? But then at the end, what do? Don't gamble, it's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so funny. Eh?
Like, hey, this is hilarious. Fucking, you know what I mean? Blah, blah,
Mates
blah, blah.
at a bar, having fun, dickhead.
Whatever you do, don't gamble. It's ruining your life. Everyone will hate you, and you'll have no money, and you'll be living on the street. Please don't gamble.
Do you know what? The dickhead voice comes on,
yeah.
and no one wants to. It's the worst voice. No one wants to listen to this fucking guy.
Yeah.
But if you understand how the fucking brain works, like your brain wants to take in that big fucking voice, and this little fucking wormy voice, no one wants to listen to it. And it doesn't even penetrate your psyche. But that's why it's done like that, because they know. They know. Listen, we have to, by law, put this thing in at this disclaimer in at the end.
Yeah.
But we also know how advertising works, and we know that voice will not even penetrate the psyche. So it's just a formality.
And also
it's just a formality.
When you look like one of the like if you're one
So
of the
they're
boys,
the government's allowing this to happen. They know. They've heard the reports. They know it's devastating people. They've known it for fucking forever. There's a guy in America, whistleblower now, coming out saying that it's going to be worse than crack, the addiction, right? Yeah. But it's a worse addiction than crack. But every kid has it now. They reckon that
Fortnite, FIFA.
It started with video games, teaching kids how to gamble, and now they reckon there's an epidemic in America of 12-year-olds stealing their parents' credit cards to gamble.
Oh yeah, that's fucked. Hey, yeah,
Pokies.
Well,
Because you can do pokies on you. You don't even have to leave the house to go to a fuck. You know what I mean? You can have social anxiety and still do your fucking nut on the pokies.
People do.
Yeah.
I fucking just do
It's
it.
insane.
It's like cigarettes. You just fucking, you just do it because it's there, and you can. That's just like.
Can we get any funny out of this? Because this is a comedy podcast.
What were you saying? I fucking had something to say about. What were you just saying before that though? Sorry, with the report, they said in the report. So Albanese wanted to put in like 3 ads per hour. They can't do it during school hours, all that different weird shit. The report literally says you shouldn't do that because it makes it difficult to track, which makes like so many more loopholes for everything. Because if someone puts you like, what time was that on? Like it's just like hard to know.
Yeah.
You might get them every now and then, but you won't. And then even when they said they're like going to put more anti-gambling ads in, that's worse because if you're listening to TV and they go, don't gamble, it's bad. All you're hearing is gamble.
Gamble.
Yeah, and then your body goes, ooh, what should I gamble on? The Origin last night? It's all worse. They're doing all the things that they said they shouldn't do to make things, it's going to make it worse.
Well, now that they
Peter V'landys is his best mate, fucking the head of the NRL.
Yeah. Well,
and he's, you know what I mean? Like,
they've known that it's going to be an epidemic for young people, right? They know that they have no control over it. Like with their brain, they cannot they've got no tool to fight it off.
Tell you what, though.
They can't fight it off. All right, so they know that these kids, it's worse than crack for them, right?
Fucked. Crack's pretty bad too.
You got me.
Oh, sorry.
You got me. I was on the fucking thing. And go.
No, I was gonna say. When it comes to like kids and the video games, in the FIFA, the video game, they got in trouble because so they do packs. If I make enough coins from playing games, I can buy packs, which gives you a random players. But they got in trouble because they're like, that's basically gambling for kids.
It's been for years.
Yeah, and then so their thing to counter that, they're like, oh yeah, okay, tell what we'll do, we'll give them a free pack every day.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Incentive to do it more.
Yeah, you're gonna get the free pack and then just do it. You know what I mean? And it's just.
Look, if they know that it's worse than crack, right? You know the gambling ads that they have?
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, put this multi on and fucking we'll give you this, right? We'll give you like a freebie, basically.
Yeah.
But you know what that is? If I'm a heroin dealer,
Yeah,
all right?
Yep. Bingo.
If I'm a heroin dealer, that's me going, hey, have a taste. Get a taste of this. All right? You know when you sign up and they, hey, no, we're going to give you $50 free. That's have a free bet. See what this feels like. Hey, see what this feels like. That's like me standing on the corner going, hey, listen, we've got the Mad China White, right? But we've also got the Black Tar heroin. That might be a bit strong for you, but it's all good. Get down to the corner and see Crazy John's fucking heroin.
Yeah, you've all got that mate who's just like a dealer, and he goes, "Have this one."
Listen, if they're allowed to fucking sell gambling like that, it's no different from a heroin addict doing that. Hey, have a taste,
or even
get hooked
cocaine.
on it.
It's probably more like a Australia-based thing. Everyone's got a drug dealer mate who's like, have a little bit, and then they know you'll buy one later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying heroin because, like, especially your generation, no one sees cocaine as a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, no one's kids are going to school without shoes because mum had a couple of lines on the, you know what I mean?
Probably.
Hey?
Probably.
I don't know anyone that's addicted to fucking lines. Do you know what I mean?
I know multiple
full on
people.
To the point where it's ruining their lives?
Yeah.
I
know like so many people.
No, all right.
It goes
So
like
I'm
pokies and cocaine. I feel like that would fucking generate. There's so many people that like there's people who like will probably work for get $800 a week or $1,000 a week. They spend $300 on a bag, and then they spend $300 in the pokies, $300 on rent, and then they got $100 left over for drinking.
I can admit when I'm wrong.
I reckon so many people love and that's the thing.
And then they're just stealing steaks at Coles and that. Just fucking ball bagging
There's
steaks.
people who would steal a steak just so they can buy a bag on the weekend. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But that's the lucky country, right? Lucky country loses the most money gambling in the world. Does the most drugs per capita, and I think we drink the most beer per capita in the entire world.
Yeah.
Lucky
Dude, listen, fuck. What you just said should tell you exactly what this is going on. This is a fucking psyop on the Australian mail. This whole thing, right?
We like to party.
No, they're flooding us with this shit, dude. Like you were saying in England, they don't allow fucking gambling like that. It's fucking retarded. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Which amazed me. I was like,
yeah, exactly. Because that's normal, dude. It's normal not to be able. It's too much. So they flood us with alcohol, with with drugs,
Gambling's prevalent as.
and gambling.
Yeah.
3 things that if you listen, you again, what you were just saying 5 minutes ago, we all have mates who are ruining their fucking lives, right?
Yeah, gambling.
Listen, I don't have one single mate that's ruining his life with going to the gym too much, doing too much overtime, or spending quality time with his kids.
Yeah.
But everyone I know that's fucking their life real good, drugs, alcohol, gambling.
Yeah.
So
I know.
don't you think that the government, if they really give a fuck about where we're going, right? Because the young men are what fucking fuels our future as a country, right? Don't you think that they'd be trying to tidy this up instead of spending time on what people are fucking calling other people?
Yeah.
You know, like other people getting their feelings hurt because something's been said. People are literally going to jail for fucking talking.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Not inciting violence, just saying things that might upset a fucking weak cunt's heart.
Yeah, well, that's the. We don't have any.
Our government needs to be worrying about the fucking disillusionment of 3 or 4 entire generations now.
Yeah.
All right? Start fucking worrying about that. What are we talking about now? Something positive, please. We got to finish with the duck puppy fucking best friend story. You know what I mean?
I don't even know a duck puppy. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Well, I did want to tell you this. This is one thing. It's kind of
Albo?
fun.
What about Albo's been to 35 consecutive Mardi Gras? Listen, we buried this right at the end. Albo has been to 35 consecutive Mardi Gras. I've got gay mates that say that's too much. You know? I'm telling you. But they're like, listen, we've been to the last 5. Why don't we have a year off?
Gay, mate.
Seriously. He's a closeted homosexual. There's nothing wrong with being homosexual. I love you guys, right? But this is the big thing. Real homosexuals, like real gay men, hate closeted.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, they call them. That's who they call.
Oh, really?
My best mate, who's really, really gay, you can beep them out if you want. Right?
I was like, do you want me to beep them out?
No gay man's going to get upset with what I just said. I promise you. Only the facts.
Yeah, but well, it's not them you're worried about. It's everyone else. You know what I mean?
I'm not worried about no.
Yeah, no.
I don't care what anyone.
If you do want to end on a semi-positive note, there was a guy called.
Sorry, bro. No,
Victor.
I feel bad because I've done more editing. I've made editing.
That's all right.
It's right at the.
Who gives a fuck anyway?
It's just beep beep.
If they find that, they're working for it. They're working for it. Victor Ludwig, Lustwig. He was a guy who sold the Eiffel Tower twice. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
And it was a scam.
Okay.
So he went and got a bunch of billionaire people in France.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what a crazy scam. This guy's a scammer. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's not the story.
What's the story?
The story is that someone was so fucking dumb that they fell for it.
No, that is the story.
This is the whole thing. All
that
right?
is the story.
Stop being so fucking stupid, man.
Speaking of gambling,
You're getting sold that you're being dragged along like a fucking chin, in front of the carrot in front of the donkey.
Yeah. And
get out of the matrix, cunts.
It is crazy because that's exactly what he did. He convinced them that they should buy this thing. It's going to be a great investment. He gave him a bunch of money and then he fucking bounced.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Man, if you find someone, a fool and his money is quickly parted. If you find someone that dumb that's got that much money, take it.
Yeah. Well, that's sad because that's most of the people. That's
70% of people. I'm serious. That's why pop culture is pop culture. Madonna, you know what I mean? Well, how's that so popular?
Yeah, I know that's
for no reason.
But I've had endless conversations about how why it just doesn't make sense to me. And then Millie has taught me it doesn't have to make sense to me. You know what I mean?
Pop culture. No. Pop culture is for NPCs because it's just programming. It's designed to fucking just zone you into fucking nonsense.
Yeah, just
because it is nonsense.
Well,
the TV that they put on this fucking maths and Married at First Sight. What's the other one? What's the other dog shit? I don't know. But
The Block. I don't know.
It's nonsense.
How about
man. It's boy slop.
Travis Kelce and who's the chick singer in America? The skinny chick.
Yeah.
Hey.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got married recently.
Did they really? I swear to God, when that first happened, I was like, look at this. Like, I thought it was just like a marketing ploy thing.
Same.
That's what I thought.
100%.
And, dude, hilarious.
No, but what you were saying, those NPCs and those things, they were the wedding. They had people go to watch, and it was like an event. They had like people there, and people were like crying and, bro, you know what I mean? Like, why would anyone in the world, you should not care about anyone outside your family that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Outside of
retarded.
outside of your friends and family, you do not care about someone that much who's, mate, if she was singing and you love the music and you're getting into it, I can understand.
Yes.
But if you're getting married and they're like,
you're in a trance. No, you're in a fucking trance, dude, that you think that's got anything to do with your life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You are an NPC that you're giving this much of your fucking.
Why?
Right.
Why?
So I realized this when I was a kid. I was at my mate's place. He was Italian. And his dad and his uncle were there, and it came over the news that Baggio was coming to Australia. He'd just retired. Like, he was big,
Who's that?
He was a big European football soccer star, like Italian soccer star. Baggio, right? Bring him up. Baggio. Baggio was coming to Australia to play for one of the teams, right? And he must have been playing for their team because they started crying, dude. Right? It was on the news, and there was other grown Italian men at the airport watching him come get off the plane, right? Baggio. That was him. Yeah, look at Baggio. My ex-missus used to look like him. I'll bring the photo in next week.
Is he a good soccer player?
Yeah, he was great. He was great. But
right.
like one of the greats. But yeah, I just remember he's like, so we're watching the news, it comes on the news, and it was a big thing, right? So me and my mate went into the lounge room to see what was going on, and his dad and his uncle were fucking bawling, like, "Oh my God, Baggio, he's coming, he's coming." They weren't even fucking Italian; they were Australian Italian. You know, they weren't talking with an accent. But on the news, they're watching the news, and at the airport, there's 50 to 100 fucking grown men crying, dude.
I don't get it, bro.
Listen, you're never meant to give anyone that much agency over you, man.
Yeah.
Not your mother, your father, your kids, man.
Actually, I want to Google that. How much the Taylor Swift tickets were to the wedding?
What? They sold tickets
I think
to the
so.
wedding?
How much?
No, they didn't.
Were the
They did not.
tickets
That's
to Taylor.
They didn't do that.
Wedding. I don't know. Have a look. I said weddings. Bro, Taylor Swift's wedding, Travis Kelce, the ceremony in Madison Square Garden was strictly private, invite-only event, and rumours suggesting tickets were available at 8,000 were debunked. Oh, okay, Spewing. There would have been people who would have paid that.
Yeah, heaps. Retarded people, man.
Yeah, righto. Well,
And then that same person will turn around and say, "Oh, I can't buy a house."
well, even I know people who have, like, they've gone to Taylor Swift concerts. They followed her around Europe.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, I don't, maybe,
Again,
maybe
do
I'm
you
wrong.
understand?
Maybe,
They're in a trance, lad.
Yeah.
They're in a fucking trance.
Yeah, 15-year-old, like, they turned 15. And
No,
then
there's
they're like,
grown women doing it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But they're grown, but they're 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucked, mate. It's such a.
But
weird
that's the NPC. That's the NPC mindset. That's easily fucking. They're never looking inside themselves. They're constantly trying to find something outside. Do you understand how many people would kill themselves if Taylor Swift fucking plane crashed tomorrow? Because their life would have no meaning. How? How can your life have no meaning if someone that you don't even know dies?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, here is this. Our fans, we're not going to be like. They're going to be cool. You know what I mean? When we tour around Australia and our white trash guru, the gurus come out, they're going to be cool. They're not going to be crying, being all weird. They're going to be fun, aren't they?
Yeah, just fun.
Because we're going to
comedy
shit
fans.
on them if they're not.
Just comedy fans.
Good fun for comedy fans. And that was a good ending.
Is it? Is that all?
Nothing else you want to talk
enough about just about how Albo's been to the Mardi Gras 35 times in a row? In a row, lad. Like, if nothing else, you know what I mean? That's dedication and consistency.
To the gays.
No, dedication and consistency, right?
Yeah.
We
That's
have
a
a man
positive
in charge.
spin.
Exactly. We have a man in charge of our country right now that has dedication, consistency.
And sucks dick or something.